Goodbye, hotel room. Goodbye, North Carolina.
Good riddance.
Bye. Looking pretty snazzy.
Thank you. Fresh here.
I like your glasses. Look at all our suitcases. We have like 5 of them. Yes, we do.
Yep. 1 tiny one and 4 big ones.
Yep. We get to check 2 bags each, and then we're gonna carry on this little one.
Time to go.
Wherever you made it, just traveling today. Just like that, airplane is finished.
Y podría ser dañado o destruido. Por razones de seguridad,
Portable charge devices that do not transmit signals.
I don't know if we can hear us because the engine's running. I guess we'll find out.
We're gonna find out. We're on the plane. We just left Maryland. And 6 hours and 15 minutes from now we'll be in Germany.
Wow, your legs look super long in this angle.
They are long.
Because they are long. So we haven't filmed anything really since we've gotten to Germany. Things have just been kind of hectic lately. As you can see, we are moved into a hotel. We don't know when we're gonna have housing by. Probably could be like a week from now, could be like 6 to 9 months from now. We really have no idea. But for the foreseeable future, we're staying here. And as you can see, it's kind of a mess, but that's okay. We just got back from the PX. So there's a lot of stuff in here. Lots of suitcases and things. There's a bed over here. Oh, and like the shower, I have to show you, is like super weird. Our shower is like a weird, like hospital shower. It's just like open to the whole bathroom. But yeah, we decided that we were gonna do some predictions for you because...
You got the president ones wrong.
Wait, explain it in more detail.
You don't elect anyone in 2019, you elect them in 2020.
Yeah, Ross, it's every 4 years. What the heck are you doing?
It's like saying I elected Donald Trump in 2015. That's not correct.
Yeah, Donald Trump wasn't actually sworn into office until
2017.
Even though he was elected in 2016.
Correct.
So presidents are elected every 4 years, man.
So that prediction's already wrong.
We are suffering from jet lag. It's almost 6 p.m. so we're doing pretty well. I've got some coffee here that is so sugary. I have diabetes within an inch of my life. Wait, does that even make sense?
No, that doesn't make
I'm so tired. Alright. We made a list of everything that you talked about, all the different like subjects that you predicted. So we're gonna be living here for the next like 3 to 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
So 2018, 2019, 2020, and 2021.
Yep.
We could still possibly be living here. So we don't really even care about politics, cause no, I'm just kidding. Yeah, politics was the first subject that you talked about. Who do we think is gonna be the next president?
I think...
As long as it's not Trump again, I don't really care.
But...
Cause Trump just like F's up so much, and there's such a divide, it has to be Democratic. So, not in 2019, in 2020, there will be a Democratic president. Jeez, Ross, get it right.
Seeing all the screaming children here, we're not having kids for a few years.
Yeah, we've recently decided, since like being on a military base where there are so many parents with like little children, and like having to travel with them on so many planes and bus rides, we are like so sick of hearing children screaming and crying and whining. There's so many whiny children.
People don't do anything to their children.
Yeah.
Just let them whine. You're like, ugh.
And like, I don't want to be one to criticize because like I'm not a parent, so I don't know the struggle, but I just get so frustrated and annoyed with them. I think board games are gonna overtake video games. We're all just gonna go analog, and no one will play video games anymore. I'm just kidding.
How did you import weed?
Huh?
How'd you get weed on the base? Because you're obviously high.
I don't know. I don't know anything about this. I do think that board games are actually coming back though, in a big way.
I predict the new consoles will come out in 2019. The next Xbox and PlayStation.
In 2019. I kind of agree with what you said that like, not that all movies will become superhero movies, but I do think that the movie industry is like definitely tanking, and if they don't change soon, then I think movie theaters are in huge trouble and movies are probably just gonna go down the toilet a little bit.
I predict Netflix
Yeah.
and Hulu and HBO will overtake movies in gross box office.
Yeah.
Like money being made.
TV shows is where it's at.
Because Game of Thrones is good. Like Orange is the New Black. And then Hulu, I don't know what Hulu has, but they're starting to make their own shows.
Yeah.
And they have exclusive agreements to show different shows on there from other like networks. So I feel like movies are kind of like they're becoming an all or nothing kind of prospect. Like either you make it big or you don't make it at all, and no one watches it, and you lose out.
I agree. And it makes me kind of sad because I love movies, but I don't know. They're just like big companies are playing it safe right now, and they're only making like remakes or movies based off of books.
And all these movies do really well in China.
China!
There's more people there in India. China and India are like eating up our movies that we make, like Transformers. So that's why Transformers make so much money every time and keeps being made.
I also think that instead of making books into movies, I think it's going to start to go the other way around. People are going to start writing books about movies, and like fan fiction is going to explode.
Good Lord, I hope not.
No, I'm just kidding. I just pulled that out of my butt. The fat pants, I really hope are not coming back.
Yeah, I don't want the baggy pants to come back ever.
Yeah, it was a dark time.
That was a era of humanity that no one wants to see again. But maybe that's the dystopia we're going towards right now. Maybe that's like when we finally know the United States is going to collapse. When those pants come back. That's when society's going to just crumble.
Okay.
I predict if those pants come back, society crumbles.
I think that people are gonna it's gonna start to become cool to like dress really terribly. Like, people are gonna start dressing really unfashionably to be ironic. You know what I mean?
So 90s irony?
Yeah, 90s like irony type stuff. Because you know how people think it's funny to wear like those smaller, like stupid looking glasses that were popular in the 90s? They just think that they're like funny looking, and so it's like ironically cool. People are gonna start just dressing terribly, and it's gonna be like the worse you look, the better it is for your street cred.
Oh. I think I will be promoted to an NCO in the next 6 months, hopefully.
Ooh. So in 2018.
In 2018, I'll be promoted.
I can't believe it's already 2018 coming up.
Yep, only 3 months left.
Germany Christmas.
Well, 4 months. It's September right now.
Oh my god.
But like 3 and 3/4 of them. Yeah, I don't know. It's 3 months and like 3/4 of a month.
Well, that's cool. I think I will definitely have a job, like on the base probably, like a part-time job, and I hopefully will have my photography business up and running by 2018. That's like a goal of mine.
You're gonna have to take pictures of all of those children.
Yeah, all the whiny children that we badmouthed earlier, I'm gonna be taking photos of.
I think Florida will be swallowed up by the sea.
Florida's
in
gone. It's just
2020.
not going to exist anymore.
If not sooner, by next Friday.
That's really morbid, though.
It's morbid, but people also like settle their houses on a.
Jokes aside, though, I really hope we do something about the global warming issue. You were talking about bananas and how we're due for a new banana.
I think that will happen.
I think that's probably true, actually. I'm gonna
I think
predict
by 2024 we will. I think
Yes.
the same thing. We will have a new banana,
Mhm.
or we will start cycling into a new banana. Like the
Yep.
old bananas will run out of stock.
Mhm.
We'll like ship all the old bananas that we have left,
Mhm.
and we'll have a new banana. And the old banana, I don't know if the old one was the Cavendish or the current one's the Cavendish.
I think the current one is the Cavendish.
And there's
older
the old one is the one that tasted like the banana runs or whatever they are.
Yeah,
Like
banana
they're
flavored.
flavored off the old banana.
If we could go back to that, that'd be cool.
Maybe they'll bring back.
Bring back old bananas.
Far-flung prediction: in 2024 they'll bring back the old banana.
No, it's extinct.
Nope, they'll bring it back. They'll bring back the woolly mammoth in 2024 and the old banana.
And the old banana. I feel like there should be more science predictions that we have. Because science is so big. The whole world is made out of science.
But I think the first petabyte hard drive you can buy on the market will be available in 2020. That's a lot of fucking memory.
That's a lot of fucking memory.
Like the human brain is supposedly 5 petabytes.
What?
Our processing power.
The
because
human
brain
mind has no limits.
I don't know. They just predicted. I don't know. I'm not a scientist. It'll be like some new like crystal technology, because they found that they can like store hundreds of terabytes on crystals, but it just needs to be refined.
I feel like I don't want to make any future predictions about science and science and global warming, because all I can think about is how the environment is going to shit and how we're not doing anything about global warming and how in the future like water is going to become like currency because we're all going to be dying and like starving and we're all going to burn because the ozone layer just like ran away.
True.
So I feel like that's just depressing. Hopefully by 2024 we come up with like a solution.
Like that retro synth wave is coming back from the 90s and
Yes.
80s. I think that's what's going to be happening.
I think synthesizers will come back.
I don't know. I think music genres, unless they make like a new instrument or a new, I don't know. There's only so many sounds that people like. There's only so many
Yeah.
ranges that people like. I don't think they can really make a new genre of music.
I really hope that like new country music, you know, that's actually just like R&B for white people. I hope that that stops happening by like 2022 because I hate it. Like old country music is great. But this like new crap, I don't like it.
I'm going to say 2030, there will be a fully functioning AI.
I've always thought that we would have like robot butlers, you know, like a little cute robot person who like lives in your house and basically like, you know, it's like the
Like manages your household, sort of.
yeah, what is that called? The thing that you talk to it and it is in your house?
The Amazon
Yeah, the Echo.
Echo, yeah.
I think Amazon Echo will turn into like a little cute robot and you can get like a cute little robot for your home. It just like runs around your house and like pays your taxes and
It just runs and pays your taxes.
and it will
Why
like
does it need to run around?
no,
to
it
pay
will
your
like
taxes?
make your grocery lists and download all your favorite music and plan your life for you so that you don't have to. Yeah, I think that there will be tiny robot butlers. Not in the near future though. I think probably like I'm gonna say like by the year 2030. I'm going outside the 10-year mark that you had.
I didn't even think we had any mark, but okay.
Oh yeah, you were talking about like how there's gonna be new centers of culture, which I thought was
Well,
really funny.
Singapore is already a center of culture.
Yeah, Singapore is already like a very cultural
a major
place.
town.
There's like millions of people living there, right?
Yeah,
And
it's like a major trade hub in the world.
oh, I
Bismarck,
don't know.
North Dakota. I
Yeah.
think. Yeah.
Bismarck.
Bismarck is going to be a hip happening place.
Alright.
You heard it here first, folks.
I don't know what US city is going to be the next, like, hub of culture. Because we've already had, like, Austin, Texas, and Portland, Oregon.
Those are like the current hubs of culture.
Those are the current, like, alternative, like, weird cities that everyone wants to move to. I think it'll be somewhere in Florida underwater. I don't know of any, like, up-and-coming places.
Nebraska.
I bet it's going to be in North Carolina.
North Carolina is pretty big and happening right now.
Yeah, I feel like you were talking about how North Carolina is sort of blossoming.
It's like on the news all the time.
Yeah. I think somewhere in
National news.
somewhere in North Carolina, like maybe Raleigh or...
Raleigh's already hip and happening.
Yeah, or Asheville is... I mean, Asheville's already cool, but I feel like more people are going to start wanting to move there.
Yeah, I think Asheville's gonna be one. Like, as a real pick, I think Asheville will be a big town.
You're like, if I'm actually taking this seriously...
If I'm taking this seriously, Asheville is a big hip happening
Or maybe
place.
Alaska. There's all those shows about Alaska, and I feel like everyone is moving there, probably.
No one's moving there. It's cold.
Everyone's moving to...
It still has a population of, like, I don't know, 1 million people.
I think in the year 2021, there's going to be a lot of people moving to Alaska.
Anchorage's hottest club is Anchor.
Anchorage's hottest club is Balto.
It's that thing
It's that thing of when...
where a midget rides a husky,
Or a midget rides a husky,
pulling a sleigh of midgets.
pulling a sleigh of polar bears,
Midgets dressed as polar bears.
and they're eating snow cones. But the midget peed in them. Anyways,
That's gross.
that is gross. Don't spill the milk. God, this is
Need
making,
to focus.
it's making me so nervous. Is it still recording?
Yep.
Oh. It's the year 2027. Everyone shaves their head because it is more convenient than buying shampoo. In the year 2027, the polar ice caps have almost completely melted and are covered in moss.
In the year 2027.
You gotta put it on your own mouth.
In the year 2027. It will be 1 year away from 2028.
In the year 2027, there will be really nasty Oreo flavors, like Egg McMuffin and Easter Peep, which nobody likes anyway.
have Easter Peep.
Well, fuck. There's gonna be
Hamburger Oreo.
ham flavor. In the year 2027, there will be strip clubs for old people. Only if you're over 65 can you go into the strip club. What are you doing?
I guess. It's kind of creepy for the strippers.
I mean, like, baby boomers are all getting older and they're like the target market for that.
I'm not making any more predictions. Don't ask me, I'm not the oracle. The end of all things will happen in 2027.
In 2027, we'll be 35 and 36 years old. That's old as hell. I hope that by 2027, I'm somewhere that is very, like, financially secure and I have, like, a successful photography business that I'm actually, like, really proud of and is doing really well. And I actually can, like, make a lot of money just, like, freelancing and doing photos for people. That's, like, the dream. So I hope that that's gonna happen. Oh, I think that by 2020 they will have done some sort of new scientific study that actually proves that coffee is really bad for you, and everyone's gonna switch to, like, tea or something.
That's false.
I think people are gonna stop drinking coffee.
They're gonna prove that tea is terrible for you.
No, I think they're gonna prove that coffee is actually really bad for people, and it was all a conspiracy this whole time, so that Starbucks and Dunkin' Donuts and stuff can make a lot of money.
Fake news.
And everyone's gonna be super mad because now they all have, like, stomach cancer or something.
No.
No.
Tea has caffeine in it too.
Yeah, but not nearly as much. Delicious coffee.
Cancer water.
Okay, I think that's all the predictions we have for today.
think it's a pretty rich selection.
Yeah, I can have fun editing like this 30-minute long thing. Alright, hopefully in our next vlog, we will see something in Germany. We haven't been out to Germany yet. I mean, like, we're in Germany right now, but like, we're on the base.
The American Germany.
Yeah, hopefully we'll see the German Germany. Maybe tomorrow, I don't know.
Alright. We'll see you next week. Bye!
Bye! Oh, and I really like the little song that you had in your intro. You should send it to me so I can use it. Okay, goodbye.